Well, we probably going to lose one of the chickens. I've got her kind of quarantined over here. Gave her some medicine, but I don't know. She's been in there for now 3 days. Doesn't look like she's getting any better. I keep giving her air and water and putting her over at the water and food. She's eating and drinking, but doesn't have any strength to do anything. The other 5 are doing pretty good. Just pulled a bunch of, we feed the birds right there, and they made themselves a little bird seed garden, so I've been pulling the bird seed stuff, and chickens seem to like that. They devoured most of it, but they're doing pretty good. The rest of them look pretty healthy. So I got the watering bucket up. Found a round stone to put it on. They seem to like that. And then the food bucket, it's hard to see it back here. It's just on a 4-inch block, or just 2-inch. So on one of those blocks right there, you see them, the corner right there. It's on one of those little narrow blocks. And there's a lot of stuff to do once the leaves start falling, but we're going to rotate this thing. I've said on other videos, but we'll rotate this. My son's tractor will be back here on the 2nd of October, and we'll use it to move that because it's pretty heavy. Not pretty heavy, it's heavy. And then got a few mangoes, bell peppers. That one's going to be a yellow one. These are supposed to be yellow. I think this one's got a couple growing there. And 2 more coming on. Those are red ones. And these will be red ones. Just letting them ripe out. These are sweet peppers. They loaded again. I just picked them all. Same with this one. Loaded again. Going to be a lot more on them. Oh, peppers are just not coming. I can't pick the jalapenos fast enough. Seems I picked a bunch of them this morning. The big ones, and now there's a bunch more big ones. Seems like every time I pick them, the ones that are on there get huge. They still have blooms going on them, so they're going to be going for a little bit longer. Tomato plants, gone. One last tomato here on the ground. Right here. That's going to be a fried green tomato. Although I see blooms on it, but they're pretty much gone. I had a couple tomatoes out here, but it seems like other things have wanted them more than I did. That's fine. So I don't know. Their tomato plants were gone like months ago, but I just let them go. I haven't done anything with these. I'll let them go until they can't go anymore. And as long as I see blooms on them, I'm not going to do anything. Went ahead and got rid of all the ones over there, so those 2 rows are dead. And then this coming year, plan on putting in a hoop over top of the garden, and when we can get in here and set up I don't know, something. It's easier to maintain. Can't keep up with the weeds. I just don't have the energy and air to be out here too much in the humidity. And then the grapevine right there, we'll do something to it where maybe it goes over top of it and grows out. Supervisor's laying down on the job. What's your name? See, her name's Meow, and she just told me it was. So here's that bird seed garden that the birds made. And I'll just keep pulling them up and giving them to the chickens because they seem to really like it. Well, it's been raining most all day, and keep looking there. We got about 2 inches of rain in there, maybe a little bit more. And that bucket has a little in it. These all were empty, by the way, until yesterday when it started raining. And it's been raining pretty much the whole time. That's how much water's in the back of the tractor wagon. Quite a bit. And we come out here, I should have grabbed an umbrella because it's still raining. and we look at the chickens. We did have one chicken pass away on us. It was the one that was sick. Tried keeping it up to good health, but it didn't go very well. So had her kept in there. She did pass away, so I'll get rid of her tomorrow morning. It's a little drier for me. And right now, all the chickens are in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 2 white ones are pretty on the port, up on the board, and 3 red ones are down on the ground. Now, I've got this fenced in pretty good. Nothing can get in and out of it. So I'm leaving the coop door open so they can go in and out as much as they want. So they can get to their water there and their food over there. Well, this morning we got all the rest of the 5 chickens that we got left. I grabbed some more of the greens growing up there at the bird feeder. I guess they're bird seed corn stalks. They seem to like that, and I put some cracked corn in there for them, and they are going to town at that. So it looks like all is healthy. Today again, not going to be too much video. We got more and more doctor visits to go to. So there haven't been too many videos made, but you can see them drinking out of the water. They get plenty of water, and there's still plenty of food in the other bucket there. So they're doing pretty good. I'll have to clean up around here. Like the straw that is all wet now because we had several inches of rain. And somebody told me, you can't have several inches of rain. Well, I've got totes that we had apples in, sit down on the front porch, and they're full of water. And it wasn't because we dumped water in them. And we still have this right here, all was full of water. This is the low part of the garden right here. When I was tilling up, I left a big hump there or a hole, and there's a big hole right there that was full of water. It's draining pretty good. Peppers probably, it was 50 degrees this morning when I got up. You can see the chickens are enjoying their treat. So those that like chickens, being it's cold this morning, thought I'd check out what's left of the peppers and stuff. They don't really like cold too much, but they are definitely still producing. That one pepper's almost yellow. That's what I'm waiting on. It gets yellow, then I'll probably go ahead and pick the rest of them. Let them finish up. I'm not going to kill the plants because they are still, you can still see there's blooms coming on the top up here. As long as they want to grow, I'll let them grow. More blooms on the jalapenos. A lot of jalapenos starting. There's another bloom on that one. This one had jalapenos growing. I don't see any blooms on it, but it's got jalapenos on it. And this one was the best plant of them all. It just produced and produced and produced. These are heirloom plants as well, so probably take that jalapeno right there, dry it out, get the seeds, and produce more jalapeno plants from that one. More in there. So we'll head up here Supervisor's already out there on the step. She doesn't like it when the grass is wet, unless I'm not coming right away. What's your name? Meow. You can see the tractor's got more water in it. And then we had these buckets out here, and you can see how much water is in there. Quite a bit of water.
Know what they are.
I was looking, and right on the outer side of the tree in the brush there is another deer. From my angle, you can't see it very well, but I saw it moving. It's just on the up there. I could see its head, and the leaves just to the right of the tree and where the sun is shining. Trying to zoom in on it here. I can zoom in on that one. Right in there. Up there it comes out. It's coming out. There they both are. Small deer. Must be the yearling for that doe.
Somebody called about getting notarized, something notarized this morning. I don't know who it was. They're gonna call on Friday. I think Friday's tomorrow. Yes. Hopefully they'll have
So, 2 deer out there. Probably the same 2 deer I've been seeing for the last few weeks. You can see they're just right out there at the edge of the property. So I just gave him some more of those bird seed corn stalks, and if I can get in there, you can kind of see that. They seem to like those leaves off that. There are a bunch of seeds on the end too, because they had started going to seed. Sorry for the fence, but if I open it up, they get kind of, they're a little chicken on me. I go over here, it's a little easier to see them, I guess. Hey. So they're still using the feeder. They're still using the water. But they really like those fresh greens. And I had to get rid of them anyway. So instead of mowing them down, I'll let them grow up a little bit and the chickens can eat them. Well, as you can see, Supervisor says everything's okay. Say hi to the camera. Chickens are doing good. I got cat hair all over the phone now. But everybody seems to be doing good. And she's checked everything out. Supervisor says everything's good. And we're good to go. We have the guard cat on duty. She's up on top of the thing looking back where all the critters come from. She found a nice scratching post there with them shingles. Really taking this video from Andy so she can see that the cat is having a fun time of doing whatever she wants to do as long as she's around me. I don't know how well you guys can see this. There's yellow jackets all over the ground. There's yellow jackets all over the screen right there. These yellow jackets up on top. There's yellow jackets all over there. I think them apples are finally getting to the point where they're bringing yellow jackets over here. So I did see the chickens. One of them yellow jackets was down on the board there where the chickens are eating now. They was trying to get through the screen. Some of them can fit through the holes. And that one didn't make it because I saw the chicken eat it. So hopefully them yellow jackets don't bother them too much. But it's when I first come over here, there's a couple dozen sitting over here. There's still quite a bit of yellow jackets. Mainly, they're just all over the ground. Some are inside flying around. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I can see them through the screen. I know the camera doesn't kind of show real good in there. They're coming back over here. See them all over the screen there. They're just, I don't know if that's where they think they need to go to get in there to get the apples, but watch this. Oh, she didn't get it. It was on the other side. It was on the outside. So the apples are bringing the bugs in for them. Got them flying on me now. So I'm going to just step back. Oh, they're up top here too. They're all over the top of that. Right there. Not very good with this camera yet, but I don't know. A lot of them right there on top, right next to the hay. So, and they're still swarming around me. I'm going to back up. I don't know what's got them going over there, other than the apples. But there's a lot of yellow jackets over there. And I know I gave them some of them, the chickens, some of them pellets. And that's what's in that bucket right there. But they seem to like it when I feed them. They were over, first come out here, I was over on the other side by the ramp. And they were all up on the ramp looking at me like, I know you, you're the one that brings the food. You got any? So right now they're still in the same bunch of food that I was in before. I gave them, it's not food, it's grass. I just don't think these pepper plants know that it's growing season's over, because it's got blooms all over this one, and there's blooms on that one, and there are blooms on this one, and this one's even got blooms underneath there, got a couple up underneath there. Got good peppers too. There's the blooms. And this one just loaded with peppers. And this is the good one. It's already in the sunlight. It's got more peppers getting ready to grow on it. And that's the pepper I want to save. Right there. Tomato plants are even covered with blooms. Don't know what I'm going to do. Guess I'll just let them grow a little bit longer. It ain't hurting anything right now. I haven't built the rest of the chicken place. I'm going to build a little run here in the garden for them so they can get rid of the weeds, and I'll get rid of these tomato plants and have a ball, but I ain't doing that until the pepper plants are done. They don't look like they're going to be done anytime soon. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video.